I found a kitty. Can you stop smacking me with your tail? Why have the handheld camera be the shit one? You know what else emits EMF? Fucking everything.
Ooh.
You weren't even looking. So put it down. Why this shitty camera? It looks like a found footage film and he dies at the end. Instead of just standing there by your emotional support camera. I'll give that a solid maybe. And go further down. Who is making noise down there? Could it be bestspecialeffects.com? Yet they get shy, vaguely clumsy ghosts who are always in the other room for some reason. Body fridges. I think the scariest part about being in this building would be finding a fucking rogue raccoon. Just like, oh, I'm scared, but I've got to get like this perfect shot of the door being open. But that was paranormal. But what do I know? So we're at just over an hour. I could do another episode. So what I'll do is I'll spin the wheel and I'll put up a poll as to whether we do whoever comes up on the wheel or if we do half. Is half even on here? How did I miss half off of this? Okay. Stop picking this side of the wheel. But no, I don't want to do a top 5 channel right now. Again with this side of the wheel. Oh, okay. I do have half on here. Okay. So there is a poll up right now as to who we cover. Half Paranormal, which would be new, or Midwest Ghost Hunter, which we have covered before. And while we wait, how is everybody? How are your evenings, your days, your time zones? How's everybody doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm a little bit tired, but that is normal for me, unfortunately, these days. But, you know, we're vibing, we're chilling, hanging out, watching some bullshit, having a good time. Also tired, which isn't unusual for me. Yeah, I know. At least you're doing okay though, like overall. And unless somebody swoops in at the last minute, it looks like we're, yeah, Midwest Ghost Hunter. Okay, that's cool. Let's do that then. So spin the next wheel. 666, which would actually be like 7 and 6 seconds, I think. And 33. Just to make me count more. Midwest Ghost Hunter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I forgot 32, 33, this one. So like 7, about there. So we're going to about 27 minutes. Ghost hunting alone at San Haven Sanatorium. My scary ghost video where I experienced paranormal activity. A highly active haunted location in North Dakota. I was completely alone for this investigation and it is a night I will never forget. The key moments. Voice recorder, camera dies, disembodied laughter, a coughing, disembodied breath, and dragging sounds. Okay. Right, before we get started, I am gonna get myself another drink, so I will pop on BRB quickly, and then we will be back. Look who I found. I'm looking for a second so you're bigger. Look! She's like, mother, get off. Hey, Purple Rain, thank you for the lurk. I found a kitty. Yeah, I found a kitty. Okay, baby, would you like to go? I mean, you can stay. I'll put you on the back of the chair and you can decide. Can you stop smacking me with your tail? Yes, right. I will keep an eye on the time, but we will start the reaction. Yeah, you're a good girl.
The anxiety and fear I felt investigating those cemeteries is nothing compared to what I'm feeling right now. San Haven is no joke. It is so dangerous there. And just hearing all of the stories of violent activity and just dark, malevolent entities being there. And
yeah, my furry parrot. I do want to San Haven Sanatorium. Tuberculosis hospital, and then became a centre for individuals with developmental disabilities. Okay, so it was one of those kind of places. Okay. Parrot. Yeah. Yes, Akari. She's begrudgingly accepting my affection. Oh, yeah, you're a good girl.
I'm by myself. I've got to do it though. That's the whole reason I came here. I'm not about to say that I just drove all this way just to be too scared to do what I set out to do. I want to find evidence of the paranormal, and this is how you do it. And maybe being vulnerable will incite more activity. I'm willing to take that risk because I really want to catch something there. I really want to just something definitive to say that yes, Sandhaven is haunted.
Well, to do that, you would have to not fake stuff. So...
Alright, I'm out here in front of Sandhaven. I'm just moments away from walking in.
Fantastic quality camera, Jesus Christ. It's like it's got that VHS effect that we did the Granite Falls collab with.
Hello? Is there anybody here with me?
Why have the handheld camera be the shit one? Why not have the static cam be the shit one as the backup camera? And have the handheld one that you're using more often be the good camera?
Could you make a sound for me?
You know it's me by the 40-year-old recording equipment I'm using. Oh, Ben, I love you. You're great.
All right, so right behind me is the doorway to the elevator shaft that teenager fell down and died. I'm gonna see if I can make contact with him. I'm using a K2 meter.
K2 meters detect electromagnetic fields. Spirits are said to emit EMF with their presence. You know what else emits EMF? Fucking everything. Even the ground emits EMF. Everything. Oh yeah, nothing else emits EMF, just the ghosts. It's just ghosts.
Is your name CJ? I saw when this was barricaded, somebody spray painted CJ, RIP.
It's amusing that we said pretty much exactly the same thing, yes. Also, Bailey has some nice handwriting. That would be hard to do with a can of spray paint. I'm impressed. Anyway.
CJ, could you move by this green light that I have here? Oh my God, it's spiking. CJ, is that you? If that was you, could you do that again? Oh wow.
Yes, can the random bleeping happen again? Like it wasn't going to happen again anyway.
That is amazing. Thank you, CJ. Did you fall down this elevator? Wow. I'm so sorry. What happened? Did you trip? Was it accidental? Were you pushed? Ooh.
You weren't even looking. If a teenager actually fell down an elevator shaft, there would be, oh my god, Senator, yeah. I'm not reading all of this, I just want the bit that I want. A particularly tragic event happened in 2001 when a young boy spent his Halloween ghost hunting in the sanatorium. The boy tripped and fell into an open elevator shaft, dying immediately on impact. Some say the boy who searched for ghosts found them in the halls and he joined them as another spirit at the sanatorium. Brave visitors have left flowers and other mementos at the entrance of the elevator shaft, remembering him and the tragedy that took place while exploring the sprawling building. But he's not named. 17-year-old boy. I don't even know what this building is. Is this even... No, that's Staten Island. That's a different teenager. What's it with teenagers falling to their death? No, they all just say a teenager. Not Staten Island. No, I'm not seeing a name. Obviously, like, he had a name, but it's not, like, widely public knowledge. I'm not going to dig into it too much. So we take CJ with a grain of salt. I'm also taking the grain of salt that he was pushed, because literally none of the records say that. And I'm not accusing his living friends of doing something that they potentially didn't do. Like, could they have pushed him and lied? Sure. But if they didn't, which I think is probably more likely, and their friend fell down an elevator shaft and died, the survivor's guilt they must be feeling is astronomical. And then for some pillock to come along and be like, oh yeah, well, it was foul play, his friends killed him. No. Get fucked.
It just spiked. You were pushed? By what? A person?
A ghost?
An entity? Oh my god.
The fucking jump cuts between these flickers, man. This isn't spliced together at all, is it? Also, with such tiny, it was tiny flickering. You know, you'd think if it was a hippo. Could be ghost hippo. You'd think, you know, if a ghost is interacting with you and communicating with you, it would more than just barely flicker. You know, I don't know if this building's still connected, like, to the grid. If there are electronics in there, if they're working, if there's shoddy wiring, if, like, there's natural EMF coming from somewhere, if there's a backup generator, anything like that. Even if it's his phone in his pocket or if he's wearing a smartwatch, anything could be causing that. And especially with all the jump cuts happening, I'm not convinced that these spikes are happening at the point he's asking the questions. They could be happening at any point, and he's just narrating off a script and splicing the footage in whenever it blips.
That is terrifying. I'm at the bottom of this elevator, but I'm gonna step away from it a little bit. CJ, if you are here, could you speak into this red light?
You're going to be getting rustling on that recording.
Ooh, blind to myself. Holy crap. That was some hell of some spikes I got.
Also, I laughed far too much when you said something. Well, it's true. Also, when it's not that EVPs hold any fucking weight whatsoever, but if you're doing an EVP, you're supposed to put it down because the recorders are so sensitive that even the sound of your clothing rubbing against itself or the air coming through as you're like wobbling it around or the interference with it in your hand can make noises that sound like words. So put it down. But then you don't get the false positives, so you know.
And it communicated in it. The answers, it said an entity pushed him. Some people speculate he might have been pushed by something haunting here.
I mean, in my 5-second Google, which I didn't look into very much at all, but we're scrolling through 3 pages of Google and just reading the taglines mostly. Every single one of them said that he fell. Is he going to show this recording? He said that if you did indeed get that, why not show it?
That is really scary, especially me being here by myself. I am not going anywhere near those elevator shafts.
Why this shitty camera?
I'm just gonna be filming in all of these rooms, seeing if anything shows up. Hello?
Wouldn't be able to see even if something did show up because your camera is horrendous.
Is there anybody here?
Thank you, Kiwi. I'm actually going to pause to do that because I feel like I'm going to get jump scared any second. And hey, Kiwi! We are watching some bullshit. Come watch some bullshit with us. We are watching Midwest Ghost Hunter. He is a fake paranormal channel over on YouTube in Midwest America, obviously. He is in the San Haven Sanatorium. I'm here for the entertainment of you. Wherever your drink, don't pause. He is in the San Haven Sanatorium in North Dakota, and he just got amazing EVP footage of CJ, which is the nameless teenager that fell down an elevator shaft and died. What? We have a bamboo. Brr. Are you going to be doing this with us on live stream? Yeah. Okay. Black as night. Yes. Just disappears into me. Yes, brr. Yeah, but he got this amazing EVP recorder footage. Beeline black hole. Exactly. But didn't show it. Just told us about it. Didn't show it. So take that as you will.
Are there any former patients here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that was you or something else. That fucking scared me.
To be fair, that time he does actually sound scared, unlike the last time where he really didn't. I don't think the sound was particularly paranormal though, because you know, that building is falling apart. Yes, Bumble. I know.
Could you do that again? If that was you. Sounds like it came from down there.
Hey, Purple Rain. The sound on the camera makes this look like an intentionally cheap looking horror movie. It looks like a found footage film and he dies at the end. We are watching Midwest Ghost Hunter. I did a YouTube video on him. I don't know if you saw it, but this time he is in the San Haven Sanatorium in North Dakota, and he was talking to a teenager who fell down. They've seen them driving around and we're like, okay, They have an obnoxious fan. Interesting. Yes, he was speaking to the teenager that fell down the elevator shaft and died. And he got amazing EVP footage that confirmed that the teenager did not fall and that he was pushed by an entity, but did not show the EVP footage at all. So take that with what you will. And yeah, then apparently the kid's name is CJ. Now I did a very brief Google. Every single article I found was a teenager or a boy or a young man, never named. Obviously he has a name. I don't know what his name is. I don't know how easy it would be to find his name. In the 30-second Google I didn't find it. I'm sure it is possible to find it with like death records and stuff. So I also am taking the name CJ with a grain of salt. And then earlier on in the live, we did Mackie and Amanda, who were investigating Amanda's very haunted house that, you know, was so haunted it didn't stop making noise the entire time. But the noises were like wood creaking, and it is a very wooden house of wood, decorative wood ceilings, vaulted wood ceilings at that, wood floors, wood staircase, wood beams. And it was a very windy night, so also take that as you will. I got a nice early wake up this morning at 4 a.m. Ew, no, dislike. Was that by Mini-Me? Or just because, ugh, you gotta love them when they do that. When I still had mine, my son would wake me up at, didn't get about to sleep until 4:30. Ugh. My son would wake me up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and want to do his little maths workbook. Oh no. Well, I hope they feel better soon. Not nice when the minis are sick. But yeah, he would want me to do his maths book with him at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm not good at maths anyway. And while I can do, you know, 5-year-old maths, because I'm not that dumb, but I can't explain 5-year-old maths to a 5-year-old at 5 o'clock in the morning. That was my problem. Let's carry on.
Make another sound. Ooh, shit. Okay.
Not gonna lie, that one made me jump. That made me jump a little bit. I found a kitty. Yeah, she was lurking under my desk. Be scared. I just knew that tail slap to the face was coming. She always does it. Always. She also does it on purpose when she's annoyed. So like the more annoyed she gets, the more she'll flick her tail. And normally like that's at me. Like when she was up here, before she settled down and decided that she did want to be here, she was smacking me on the back with her tail because she was annoyed. But yeah, I was trying to do the size of his pupils. You can't really see it with how dark the camera is, but I think they are at least a little bit dilated, so might be scared. I'll give that a solid maybe.
Much scarier when you're by yourself.
That's a question. How old is this video? May 21. Okay, I don't know when he started making videos. So let me look at that just quickly. See, this is all the sorts of tangents that I can edit out. Oh. This was his first video. Oh. Okay, I am more likely to believe that this was just misinformed bullshit rather than actively faked bullshit like his newer stuff is. If this is the case, I mean, I still think that EVP that he did not show was just a straight lie. But in terms of like the noises and stuff, like it's a very run down building. Shit is going to be falling over. There's going to be rats and all sorts living in there. It's probably quite a noisy building just because of like how much it's falling apart and the wildlife. So I could believe that he's actually freaked out in there alone. But yeah, that EVP was just a straight lie.
Oh my god. He's fucking doing it again. What the fuck was that? My legs are shaking so bad right now.
Another reason why I do believe he's kind of scared is because he's not a good actor. Like in his following, more recent videos, he is not a good actor. And in this, you can hear his voice like juddering, like his voice is hitching as he breathes. So he's either cold or scared, but he wasn't breathing like that earlier. So I kind of believe that he's freaked out.
Okay, all right. I hear you. I gotta go.
Yeah. And the fact that it's only on one of them, it's bothering me. It's giving me a headache because of all the juddering. But it's like, either you've got two cameras, one of them's better quality than the other, and you, for some reason, picked the handheld one to be the crap one. Personally, I would have done it the other way around, but sure, whatever. Or you specifically put a video effect over the handheld camera for reasons. Either way, I don't really get it. And probably a mobile phone would have done a better job than that wavy camera.
Go down there. Could you make some more noise?
One thing he could have invested in is a good torch. Like one of those beam torches that like light up, like proper light up. You know, when you're just starting something like this, you don't need two cameras. A good-ish camera, like the one that he's got on the tripod, and a good torch would have been better. But what do I know?
Just like you did before. Got a digital camera. I'm gonna be taking pictures of everything. And hopefully some anomalies show up.
Oh, what, like the anomalies that showed up in the graveyard with the Black Angel, where it was because you were waving the camera around without the flash on, and the second you took a picture with the flash and held the camera still, it was fine. But that was paranormal. So let's see how this round of pictures goes. Also, I have cat fur in my face and it is bothering me and I can't get it. Is it on my glasses? Yes, it's on my glasses. So he does know how a camera works. Good job.
Is there anybody up here? very sorry what happened to you. Did you die in this hospital?
I don't know, Bobby. Do you want to put their bowls into soak? They're a bit gross. I'll clean them later. I will say it is really sad that buildings like this just go to waste. You know, it happens everywhere. There's abandoned buildings everywhere. I do think that there should be laws about being able to reclaim abandoned buildings, because especially with like the housing crisis and everything, especially in England. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realise quite how much noise Fredo was going to make putting some cat bowls into soak. Bless him. Also, Kari thought she was getting second dinner because she was lying about having first dinner. And now she's sat where her bowl gets put at meal times. And she looks very depressed. Kari, you're not having second dinner, Bubby. No, you're not. Don't look at Daddy. I know you lied to him. I know, the tail flick of upsetness. You got Bickets here. You like Bickets. Have some Bickets. Oh, the tail floof. Okay. Anyway, I remember you mentioned the deceitful feline. Yes, because I fed them earlier, which I don't normally do. Fredo normally feeds them, but he was busy in a game, so I fed them, and he picked up their bowls because he thought that they hadn't been fed. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm getting second dinner, because she's behaving like she hasn't been fed. Aren't you? Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I'm telling people how you lie. Yeah. Yes, I'm telling the people about how you lied to try and get second dinner. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fabricating feline fibber. Yeah. You lied. I'm gonna come sulk up here. You wanna go back to being parrot cat? No, you wanna be walker cat. She likes to sit on my walker, which is next to me. Sometimes she'll have a sleep there. She wants to be walker cat right now. Anyway, enough Akari drama. I know she's the main character. She's like, yes, I am the parrot. She is the parrot. I know she is the main character of this channel, but enough Kari drama. Let's get back to the video.
Not getting anything yet. This floor is an ominous feel, so let's see if anything happens. Hello? It's been pretty quiet in here so far.
It's been pretty quiet in here so far, yet he's run away and got scared at like many noises so far. So, which is it?
Okay. All right. What the fuck was that?
Probably the wildlife, mighty guy. Why don't you go investigate it and find out what that was, instead of just standing there by your emotional support camera?
That was a fucking scary ass noise. Hello? I just heard somebody.
It's an emotional support camera. Every time something's happened, he's gone and ran to it, basically. Emotional support camera. Oh, you've shown me your tummy. Oh, you're such a good girl. I am having tummy rubs with Kari right now. And kisses. Good kisses. Yeah, you're a good girl.
It sounded farther down.
And go further down.
Well, I'm
Side quest cat pets. Yeah, exactly. I got a multitask. I've got to pet the kitty and provide entertainment. I can do both.
all the way up on the 4th floor. I'm not gonna go out on the roof because I've walked on it before and it feels unsteady. I don't know if it is or not, but I ain't gonna mess around up there.
Oh, she's doing that half eyes closed thing that they do when they're enjoying it. I don't normally get this side of it. What's Daddy done? Because I only get attention from you when you're upset with Daddy. Yeah, she's a sweet girl.
But I'm gonna work my way back down and I'm gonna head to the morgue.
Oh, was I not doing good enough? Oh, you want to chew me? Okay. I would have started in the morgue personally. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just an extra morbid person. But I wouldn't have risked myself going up 4 floors in a very broken, unstable building. Don't bite me. I was saying something. Yes, I would have gone like straight to the morgue or stayed on the 1st, maybe the 2nd floor in American floors if I absolutely, at an absolute push. I wouldn't have gone that high up. You know, more of a if the floor fell through, would I survive this kind of deal? Yeah, just like if you're going to go investigate abandons, especially on your own, be smart about it.
Are there any entities down here?
What would you do if they just answered like, yeah, I'm Steve. I died in 1812. I don't know. I'm just listing years. 1812 of malaria. I don't fucking know. I can't remember when this place was open. It was a tuberculosis hospital at some point, and then it was a place for the developmentally disabled, I think is how they worded it. So basically it was a holding pen for the autistics and the schizophrenics and the anybody that was not a model member of society through no fault of their own, you know. Just shove them in a back room. If it was ever that clear, I would probably freak out. You know what? Same. To be honest, same. I think that is a valid reason to freak out. Yeah, I'm here. How the hell did you get in my house? Exactly. Are you the new doctor? Yeah, no, it's just like, could you imagine though? Who's just like, yeah, I'm Steve. Nice to meet you.
What in the fuck? What in the fuck?
I'm sorry, did that sound overlaid to anyone else?
What in the fuck?
It sounds too close to be him. It sounds like it's sort of coming from... It's too... Like, his audio is all, like, degraded because you've got the background static, you've got the echo of the building, you've got all this noise. But that breath was crystal. Like, in a sound studio, kind of crystal clear compared to everything else. And it was very loud and close, which is... I'm not all that good at picking out overlaid sounds, but that one was really fucking obvious. How was your drive, Rainbow? I hope it went well and that everybody is home and where they need to be and all the things. And I have got all the things from Purple Rain. I just acquire phrases from like everywhere, and all of the things is something that I have stolen accidentally from Purple Rain. Evil laugh.
Heard like a freaking breath.
I'm sorry, but if you heard the breath from down that corridor, it would not have been right in my ear. it would have been really distorted. And from over there, these are directional headphones. It was right here. Make sure you do all the things in the places. You know the things, you know the places. Exactly.
I'm fucking terrified.
You don't really look terrified, my guy. You kind of looked a bit scared earlier, I'll give you that. Now, not so much.
I don't want to go there. Oh my God.
Don't leave me behind!
Who's making noise down there?
Okay, no offense. A little bit of offense, probably, but no offense. But if you were going to go investigate a place and you are too chicken shit to do it by yourself properly, either A, take a friend, or B, don't do it. Who is making noise down there? Could it be bestspecialeffects.com? Yes. Like, the whole point of paranormal investigation is you hear a noise, you go to the noise, you try and figure out what the noise is. You know, just not hear a noise and huddle by your emotional support camera and go, there was a noise down there, I don't know what it was, I'm too scared to go down there. The worst investigation in the world. Go to the noise.
Make another sound. You have to do something.
These people would never survive an actual haunting. They're giving first to die vibes, right? I think if an actual spooky thing happened to them in their lives, they'd just like shit it.
Something louder than that if you want to scare me out of here.
Bro is scared and bullshitting his way through. He's not scared though. Like earlier, I can believe that he was scared because his breath was hitching and all the rest of it. He sounded scared. Now he's like, oh my God, I'm so scared, but not acting like it, like at all. The scariest thing in these videos is the ad jump scares. Exactly. I do want to know more if you're prepared to share either publicly or privately. PR, you don't have to. But I do want to know more about this obnoxious van. It sounds like drama and tea, and I'm interested. Yeah, but also like these really bad hauntings are like a clatter down a hallway or whatever. And it's like, if you are scared of that, because a lot of these people claim like the devil exists and entities are capable of pushing you down elevator shafts, apparently. So if you're scared of a clatter down a hallway, what would you do if something more severe happened? Like, their own stories and their own lore doesn't make sense when they're trying to be scared of everything. Yet they get shy, vaguely clumsy ghosts who are always in the other room for some reason. Exactly. It's like the most tame fucking haunting, if we're going off of like anecdotal stories ever. And they're like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, if the worst a ghost is gonna do is like, so fucking what? A couple of footsteps down a hallway, or maybe pushing a door slightly or whatever. Cool. so what? I'd go run into that. If I was at risk of actual bodily harm, might be a bit more reserved. But if it's just gonna make some noises in my general direction, oh no, what a shame. So scary.
Oh dear God. There they are. The fucking body fridges or
Body fridges. Body fridges. Okay, body fridges. I think the scariest part about being in this building would be finding a fucking rogue raccoon or a rat or something. Like, I'd be more concerned about the disease that I could walk out of here with than the supposed ghost that might attack me. The old corporeal refrigerator. Or falling through the floor. Or whatever. Like, abandoned building shit, not haunted building shit.
I keep hearing you, but I don't see you.
Dude, you're wandering around in the dark. They could be standing fully manifested directly in front of you and you would not see them. Kari, you are not having second dinner. It doesn't matter how much you sit where your bowl goes. You are not having second dinner. Cats.
Getting really freaked out in here. It's okay. It's okay. I'll go get the camera.
Oh, he needs his emotional support camera. He wandered too far from it.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
I'm gonna scrub back.
I'll go get the camera.
He did that because in the transition from the camera, any amount of time had passed. It's filmed as if it's fluid. Probably wasn't. He opened those things before he came out to get the camera.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Okay. Alright, that's fucking freaky. That is really fucking freaky. Holy fucking shit. Dude. That fucking door is open.
If you were that scared and backing away, he has been scared and is backing away. Look at her. In the most cinematic way possible. Just like, oh, I'm scared, but I've got to get like this perfect shot of the door being open. If you were really that scared, you would be going back the way that you came because you know that's the way out.
Oh my God. I can't fucking be down here. I can't fucking be down here. It didn't even make a sound.
Oh, this is where he gets murdered in the found footage scene. Oh no, he left his camera in there because he was so scared. I'm sorry, but he's uploaded this video. He obviously went back to go get it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have this footage. So...
I still have to get my fucking camera. It's still down there. I really don't want to go back down there. I just want to be done. It's enough, right? That fucking thing opened and I didn't even hear it. And I just looked and it was wide open and I know it was shut. That was one of the fucking scariest things that's ever happened to me.
Yeah, you look terrified. Absolutely terrified. That is just over the 20 minutes that we normally allow. But yeah, accidentally watched his first video ever and discovered that he's been faking from day one. So good for him, I guess. Okay, but old building doors always work perfectly in old abandoned building. Exactly. If it had swung open by itself, I would be more believing of him being scared. Like if he was actually acting scared the way he was earlier, I would believe him a bit more in the fact that it could have swung open by itself. The fact that, because I study behaviour, like I'm not qualified in it or anything, but I've had enough life experiences of, you know, studying behaviour to survive, that I'm pretty good at picking up on people's tells. The fact that he's not behaving scared like he was earlier, he backed away in the most cinematic way possible, left his camera behind, and now is outside also not acting scared. And there was that jump cut where he swapped what camera he was using. I think he turned away with the crap camera, opened the door, then came around the corner and cut that bit of footage out, and then swapped to the other camera to hide the tampering, and then walked up to get the camera, walked back, and then acted badly, shocked and scared, and now has fabricated this whole, oh my god, I've left the camera outside and I have to go back and get it thing because it's gonna get views. You know, I mean, if you're gonna be faking from the off, then you gotta make that first video good. You know what I mean?